Hi, Will Hicks, Shon Collins, Jason Dupree, Matt B. Davis, Alex Youngworth, Kim DeVoss, Anonymous, Samantha Thompson, Matt Puntin, Dave Claxton, Mark Duplessis, Brad Kiehl, Charlotte Engelman, and Christopher Stevens.
Yes. So, we promised big news. We're breaking up.
Why are you laughing?
So what does this mean for the podcast? Like, I don't know. This is how we're going to tell them? Yeah?
I guess, but you don't have to laugh about it.
Yes.
What did you do to my drink?
All right, let's get into what this is all about. So, by now, I hope you guys have listened. So, we're not breaking up. I guess we should have specified that.
I think we should.
We'll figure that out.
6 years into a relationship.
So, I hope by now that you guys have listened to the episode. If you haven't, listen to that first. That's why we're delaying this. But I came up with this idea about a month ago. I think I woke up in the middle of the night thinking, seriously, that's where, like 2 a.m. some of these things came here from. Wow, words are hard. And I thought, well, I discussed it later, but I just figured that this would be a really good idea. I took Matt B. Davis's audio content, and I put in a lot of editing, and I came up with I listened to his episode again, and it originally just started with...
I've done nothing.
Nothing. It originally just started with one simple thing that Hunter said. I can't remember what it is. Buy me some time, Caitlin.
How's it going, guys? Happy spring. I hope you're enjoying this warmer weather.
April Fools. So, can they see all this?
You can't know.
So I wrote, use clips of him from other episodes to fake a conversation. So originally started with, I thought it'd be funny if I said, okay, Hunter, how many days are there in a week? Because there's a part in the episode where he goes, there are 6 days in the week. And I'm like, that's funny. I got to use that. And then from there on out, I listened to the whole podcast all over again and came up with an entire conversation. I was listening, like, what can I say to make that work? And even
the first chance he gets, he cuts me off, cuts me out.
What do you mean?
As soon as you can find a new co-host, bye-bye, Caitlin.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I haven't even concluded if I want to say we're cutting Caitlin out or we're just adding a new co-host. No one's going to believe that Hunter
People
McIntyre...
listen for banter.
I know. But yeah, I've been playing around with the title, and I figured like crazy AF podcast host or something like, but I figured crazy AF news because AF means as fuck, but guess what? It means April Fools for this one. So I don't know. I
think you're so clever.
I do. But I also came up with, I know this must surprise you guys. I haven't had the nicest things to say, but he's a super good fit for the show. Just funny stuff. And this could either like massive backlash or just nothing. Probably nothing. But it would be funny if this episode got bigger. And even just last night, I came up with more like fake news stories. Do
you think we're going to get hate mail?
I don't know.
I hope not. What if he reaches out and gets mad at us?
Hunter? He's got better shit to do, I think. But even last night at 2 a.m. I woke up and I came up with like more fake stories of Savage Race finally goes to the West Coast. Isaiah Vidal kicked off $1 Million Mile after tackling a contestant.
All the guy wanted to do was win money because his dad had cancer. He should have given it to him.
Rich Diaz coming out with this was weird because I barely remember writing these things because it was 2 a.m. Rich Diaz came out with a type of bowel binding medication. The tagline is, you can't win if you've got to shit. Because he always says you can't win if you run like shit. So so many ideas. So, I don't know. I figured that this would be a fun behind-the-scenes video. Also, I've hung out with Javier, but haven't had the time to, like, do a hot runs. Because hot ones, we'd get in trouble if we use that. So, yeah. Enjoy! All right. Hey, Hunter. Thanks so much for taking the time to make this call. How you doing?
My motorcycle burnt in the fire in Malibu. It's a tragedy.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
It's no big deal.
Right, so what made you want to join us as a co-host?
If I had to guess, you drugged me?
No, but seriously, why would you leave Obstacle Dominator with Benny Gifford?
Let's just get some trash talking in, which I always like.
I mean, we don't have to get too much into it, but I guess, I don't know, what happened between you and Benny?
he couldn't get it up, and it was just like,
All right, well, let's use that subject a bit. Anything you want to share with him?
I'm not trying to promote you because I think you're a piece of crap after what you did to me, you skinny turd.
All right, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope things aren't too crazy with you leaving that podcast over there.
And now, dude, I get messages every single day from people like, please come back and trash talk.
All right. So, Caitlin, you don't like the skinny turd?
I don't like the skinny turd or the part about him not being able to get it up.
It's
Mike,
Hunter McIntyre.
But Mike, we're sharing this on an episode with special needs people. We don't need to be teaching them these phrases.
How many special needs people do you think listen to the podcast? How many people do you think listen to our show? What percentage of them do you think are special needs?
But this episode is going to have like special Olympic people on it, and you know they're going to share it. Their parents are going to be so excited that they're being interviewed. We can't trash talk somebody on it.
We didn't get much content from them last year.
Yes, we did. We had the student director who represented the Special Olympics in Rhode Island on our podcast.
I think it ultimately depends on what I get for content there. If I get a whole bunch of special needs people,
you can't put that in there.
That's fair. But at the same time, it's got to sound like it's Hunter McIntyre.
I know, but there's not. That's just like any other episode. Okay, fine. You drop a lot of F-bombs.
It's an explicit
and
show.
Things. Right, but if there's small children and people are going to be like, my child was on a podcast, and they're going to want to share it, and you don't want to have them talking about turds and getting it up.
Well, in the intro, we could also say, like, warning, the second half is explicit.
We are both people who work in the child care with special needs professions. It's against my better judgment.
I mean, out of all the worries that I have, it's one, I'm going to see Benny Gifford at Citi Field, and if this gets big enough, it's going to reach him, which I think would be funny. Two, totally stealing Mappy Davis's content, which I think he'll be fine with.
Should we ask him?
No. He's watching this right now. No, I don't think. I want him to be surprised too. I feel like he should be. I don't know. We've used it before, just not this much before. I think he'll get a kick from it. And actually, I came up with this idea because of a podcast he did with another guy who did something very similar with Casey Neistat. You don't know who that is, do you?
Nope.
One of the biggest YouTubers, makes shit tons of money off of it. So I got it from a mix of that and a mix between actually Hunter and Benny's show last year. They had someone on and a person pretended to be the person that bought Battle Frog. So Battle Frog was coming back.
Okay, I'm just saying, I just wish he used...
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
I just wish he used kinder language because, like, the Special Olympics.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, we'll see. But again, that's only like the first segment. I hope by now that we'll put like a forewarning before all this about like...
No, I think we should start it being like, so we just broke up.
The podcast?
No, on this. We'll be like, so we just broke up. What does that mean for your Patreon money?
Yeah, massive news. That's actually funny. Let's record that now. It's all going to be out of order. So we'll record what I wanted to say now.
Okay.
All right. So, what I did for the picture. Let's see. So for my Skype call with Jason, I took that, and then I took Mappy Davis's, where is it? Picture they did with Hunter a while ago. And I did that. Added that so it looks pretty legitimate. And where is it? And all of these clips are from Mappy Davis's interview with him. Alright, that, plus a disclaimer, plus me doing this next time. You have to edit all this, so it's on you.